Hi, I'm Coach Lynne Edris of CoachingADDvantages.com. Punctuality is a big problem for many of my clients. I specialize in working with individuals, particularly professionals, who struggle with things like distractibility, disorganization, procrastination, poor time management, weak follow through, having too much on their plates. And punctuality is definitely up there in the top 3 or 4 for most of my clients. When we are chronically tardy, when we are the last ones to the party, so to speak, on a regular basis, people start to expect that of us. And we start to get a reputation for being flaky, for being unreliable, for being sometimes selfish and self-absorbed is kind of the perception. And most of us have the best of intentions. I mean, we really don't intend to make people wait. We really don't want to make people wait. We don't start off every morning thinking, gee, I wonder who I can tick off today, right? I wonder who I can make think I'm the most selfish and self-absorbed and flaky person, on the planet. Most of us don't want that. That's not what we're setting out for. There are lots of different reasons why people struggle with punctuality. Some of the things that I see among my clients is poor task management contributes to our struggles with punctuality. And I'll get more into that in a minute. Difficulty judging the passage of time, or time blindness, as we call it, is another really typical one. But really paying attention to what gets in your way and looking at it from a practical perspective is important. So start to really analyze, why you make yourself late, why you become late, why you're constantly, running and stressed and frazzled and putting that much pressure on yourself. Is it because you have to do one more thing? Is it because you feel like there's so much on your list that you just aren't keeping on top of, whether it's an actual list or a mental list, that you can't stand the thought of being early somewhere? Some of us are kind of phobic about being early and having to wait. I have so much to do, so much on my plate, I can't stand the thought of having to sit there and wait. That's a real thing for a lot of my clients and something that we really need to address. Is it because you don't know how long things take? Is it because you're optimistic in your estimates? Try estimating things again. Try really timing the things that are making you late, your trip, your parking. Reframe how you think of being on time. Is on time pulling into the parking lot? Is on time getting into the elevator? Is on time, blowing into the meeting or the appointment, frazzled and befuddled and, kind of creating a whirlwind everywhere you go? Or is on time being there, being present, being sort of transitioned into whatever you're about to do and really, settled in and ready to go? That's really what on time means. So we really have to look at, how long it takes for us to be on time and what's getting in our way. So really start to look at what your individual problems are, what the practical challenges are for you to being on time. Punctuality is important. Even if we don't intend to be late, even if we don't intend to be chronically stressed and chronically, pressured and frazzled and running around like chickens with our heads cut off, been there, done that, it is a chronic problem for many of us. And it really does affect our stress levels, it affects our relationships with other people, and it affects how people perceive us. So take a look at your punctuality, take a look at what's getting in your way, and look at it from a problem-solving place. Look at it as a practical problem that you can solve, because that's exactly what it is. You don't have to be the late one. You don't have to be the girl or the guy that people tell the party starts 30 minutes before it really does, so that you're actually on time. And that's actually a real story of something that happened to me when I was in my 20s that really caused me to take a look at how people were thinking about me. When your date tells you he'll pick you up at 5, shows up at 5:30 and then makes a smart aleck comment about how he told you 5 because he knew you wouldn't be ready till 5:30 anyway, that really made an impression upon me. And it really made me look at how other people were looking at me and how my punctuality was affecting, my life and who I wanted to be. So take a look at it from a practical perspective and a problem-solving perspective and see what you can do about it. Again, I'm Coach Lynne Edris. If you need help, if you need more individualized support on your punctuality, if you're struggling and you really can't seem to get to the bottom of it, visit my website, www.coachingaddvantages.com. There's a link there. You can sign up for a complimentary phone consultation, and we can talk about how I can help you lick your struggles with punctuality or whatever else is getting in your way, so you can reach your potential and really be all that you can be. Because I know you can, and I hope you know you can too. Again, Coach Lynne Edris, thanks for watching, and I hope you found something helpful. Take care.